What's up, guys? I'm gonna be breaking down this virtual beat, or really Opium. I wasn't really sure to call it, but I think I'm gonna go for the Opium route. As if you don't know what that is, that's Playboi Carti's record label. He has artists like King Cars and Destroy Lonely and Homicide Gang. For beats and melodies like these, I like to work around the 130, 140, or even 150 range. I feel like the 140 range is really the sweet spot. For the first sound, I use Trident, and I think this is literally the default sound. Before I start the melody, just want to say a quick shout out for my boy El Melly. He sent the MIDI. For making these melodies from scratch, you just use tension notes. Like that's really all you can really need for them. Just want that dark opium or virtual style. Just use the tension notes. You can have them up octave, lower octave, and just at the mid range as well. Now this is how it sounds. Okay, for the first plugin, I'm using Gross Beat, the basic 10 preset. It kind of gives like a little tape stop effect, and I'm using that 9%. Then I'm using H3 band delays. Think of this plugin as Portal and your favorite delay had a baby. I'm using the Baconizer preset, and this is 31%. Then Portal, I'm using the Accent Essentials 2, and I'm using the preset 6, Diplo from Logan Pieco. I think I pronounced the last name right. Using another Groove Beat, using the Glitch preset, and that one is at 25%. Then I'm just using Pancake. It's just a panning plugin. It's free. I think I have it at default, just messed around with the mix at 65. Then for the second sound, I'm using Trident again, and I'm using the Power Saw preset. Now, I know this MIDI kind of looks really crazy. The only thing I did is just copy and paste the first melody into this, and I just highlighted everything, and then I Alt-A, and I just arpeggiated everything. That's how I got that. And here's the settings if you want to copy them. Now, this is how the second sound sounds like. The plugins I use are the same ones from the previous one. It's just I added a halftime at 32%. Another EQ just to get rid of the mids. I believe also panning to the right a bit, giving stereo separation, and I believe reverse polarity, which what I think it is just like reversing the sound, like the wave, for example. Here's a clap, you see reverse polarity. It just flips it. That's what it does. For the third sound, I just followed the bass notes. I'm also using Trident again, and I'm using the Sinister Android. What I like about this sound is like the more you have it playing, the more like it gives it a bubble effect, if that makes sense. Like I'll show you. And the only plugins that I have for this is Space Out and a EQ just to get rid of the lows. Oh, and panning to the left a bit. And what this does, this button, it kind of like, let's say if the sound's more to the left or right, it just switches it. Now for the final sound for the melody it's also from Trident, but I kind of rendered it out and deleted it just because I want to manipulate it a bit more instead of just being a steady one hit every 4 bars. So this is how it sounds. Now for the drums, this is what it all sounds together. So for the drums, I'm using a clap and snare. I layer them both with the same pattern, so I'll just show the snare. I'll say it's a basic clap pattern just with like a little bit of flavor right here, and right here. That's how it sounds like. Now for the hi-hats, if you watch my previous video, how I just said I just kind of created like a little bouncy pattern for like the first 2 bars and I just copy and paste everything. That's what I did here as well. Now this is how it sounds like. Also, plus all the drums are from this Resurgent kit by Shadow, and this is what the hi-hat sounds like. Now for the 808s, I use 3 different 808s. I'll show you the first one. For the other 2 808s, I just layered them with each other, so like they sound a little bit different because I didn't want to do too much variations with the 808. I just wanted like another one just to give it a bit of variation. And plus, like you hear a lot of virtual beats have that where they use 2 different 808s. Just that same pattern right here. There's a little bit of variation. Now for the open half, I didn't go too crazy with it. It's literally hits here, here, and here, and that's what it sounds like. And then for the final drum sound, I just use, well, it's called the effects. I don't know, I just use it. It sounded good. I thought it was like a perk. And I kind of just use it for the first 4 bars. Okay, for the final 2 sounds that I use is like a effects riser thing and like just a regular riser. The first one I use is from Loon and Lou's Demon Stash Kit. It's effects card number 3. The other one is from also Shadows Kit and it's the first riser. Well, that's really it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something at least from this video. And that's really it, guys. Peace.